China's simultaneous maiden flight of two new generation fighters has also brought a strong shock to our neighbor Japan, Chinese say. The Japanese attitude towards China's defense achievements is very interesting. On the surface, they give hypocritical praise, but behind it are suspicions and uneasiness. At present, Indian media have reprinted the analysis of Chinese new fighters by Japanese military critics, believing that this is likely a carefully planned action to create a narrative that China is awesome around the world. Chinese say that Japanese experts also ridiculed Sanlu's unique three-engine design for fermentation. Historically, adding extra engines to aircraft usually occurs in the process of converting transport aircraft into bombers during wartime, mainly because of insufficient power. This is not the most advanced design, and it reflects China's backwardness in the field of aviation engines. In addition, Japanese experts also claimed that an air intake on the fuselage of the J-36 is located at the rear of the cockpit. This design is simply ridiculous and more like an experimental aircraft or a design in a video game. Moreover, the flying wing design adopted by the J-36 has also aroused doubts from Japanese experts. It is believed that this design is not very practical and has problems in aerodynamics, and it may not be transformed into real combat effectiveness. Therefore, Japanese military experts believe that China chose to unveil a new aircraft full of science fiction at this time, which actually serves the overall propaganda strategy. That is, the powerful China is really brainwashing the world, Chinese say. China's military technology is very advanced, and it can even build such a powerful fighter and win in any conflict. If you dare to fight with China, you will definitely lose the war. So facing a powerful China, it is better to raise your hands and surrender quickly. It has to be said that the Japanese's brain hole is really too big, but to be honest, this is pure nonsense, Chinese said. The viewpoint of Japanese experts is very simple to summarize, which is actually the conquering the enemy without fighting in Sun Tzu's art of war. It is believed that the propaganda significance of all China's advanced weapons lies in practical significance, and it is more inclined to scare the opponent into submission. In other words, Chinese weapons are paper tigers, and they will be exposed once they are on the battlefield. Chinese say that it is actually not a new argument, and it is often seen in reports from the US and Indian media. Especially after the appearance of the J-36, although some knowledgeable foreigners have begun to call for facing up to the progress of China's military power, after the initial confusion, recently looking through the media of the United States, India, and other countries, most of the arguments have begun to unify, Chinese say. In order to question the capabilities of China's sixth-generation aircraft, they called for not letting the enemy's prestige grow. In particular, the Indian media tried to find the flaws of the J-36 from all aspects to prove that India still has a technological advantage. The Indian media was even more excited about the strange arguments of Japanese experts, and quickly reprinted them to brainwash the people. Let's see. The Japanese say that China's sixth-generation aircraft is not good, so there is no need to scare themselves, so let these people continue to deceive themselves, Chinese say. China's development of new weapons, including the sixth-generation aircraft, is for the purpose of defending the country, not for verbal battles. After thinking about it, only after seeing the power of the J-36 on the battlefield, Chinese believe that those stubborn experts in Japan or India will face the reality.